Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Linux Crypto and welcome to a bullish update on Bitcoin. All right. Yesterday, after I made the video, and even no, I to be honest, I mean, we did do an update in the middle of the day, of course, right? So in the middle of the day, I think the price was right here, in this area right here between 62,000, which was still the main resistance, and we had just broken above 61,000. After getting some positive employment data from the US, all right? But at least it was negative data, but that was positive for the market, all right? Because if you see the NFP, so the non-farm payrolls, and the unemployment rate increase, what that means is that the economy and the employment numbers are taking a hit. So what that means is that maybe the monetary policy of high interest rates is working, so that we can hopefully, towards the end of this year, see some lower interest rates, which is bullish for Bitcoin. All right, so that caused the initial bullish momentum right here. But right now, I gotta be honest, I am bullish on Bitcoin. All right, and I've said this countless times also on Twitter or X, and I've said this in my Telegram groups. At this moment, what you see is that, first of all, we got some major bullish breakouts. All right, I don't think necessarily we're there yet. I do still think if you look at, for example, 64,000, that's still a resistance on the 4-hour time frame, but also if you look at the daily time frame, that we would need to break above if we really sustainably want to be bullish. So keep that level in mind. But if you if you add up everything, all right. So if we talk about the moves we got in the last 24 hours, which is a breakout above 61,000, a breakout above 62,000, and right now, no sign of slowing down yet. Technically, that's just super bullish. All right, and then yesterday we also had net inflows from the ETFs, including the Grayscale ETF, which I'm not even sure when the last time was that happened. And the expectation, or at least the hope, that maybe we see some lower interest rates towards the end of the year. In general, all of that together, that's just relatively bullish fundamentally seen. All right, so I do think if you look at the technicals, which we talked about, the breakouts, etc., and if you line those up with the fundamentals, I think we have a good chance to be bullish here. Now, I do want to say is that Friday is sometimes a little bit of a weird day to analyze, all right? So on Friday, it's the end of the week, and it's also the end of the first week of the month, May. Sometimes those are just very volatile and a lot of positions are closed, and sometimes those can also reverse those moves. So I do still think we need some confirmation, but if you look at everything right now, including the open interest right here, the last time I've seen open interest pump up like this is a very long time ago. I mean, even the 22nd of April, when we had that short-term bullish momentum right here, it did not pump up like this. Like, this reminds me more of a time like the 5th of April. When we were also not sustainably bullish, but at least we were bullish for a longer period of time. So I see no indication right now that we're going to be bearish. Could we be bearish? Yes, and I'll talk about that more tomorrow, because I don't think we're going to have a huge reversal today. Saturday is just usually a day where the volume drops down and where not a lot happens. So for now, what I think is most likely is that we'll get up towards 64,000. And that we'll find resistance there, and that we will consolidate here in this area between 64,000 ultimately and 61,500. And given what I'm seeing right now, like I said, with the fundamentals and the open interest, the momentum that has increased, when you think of this range right here between 64,000 and 61,500, I would say it's most likely that we're going to get that bullish breakout. All right, I might be a little bit too hyped because of the moves we had. But purely objectively, I think that's the most likely scenario. So those are my thoughts. All right. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.